I'm gonna swap to my Windows capture so you see everything that I see on my desktop. Uh, so let's do the easy stuff first. So this is how you set up your OBS to have the gumball screen. You want to go to this website here called zombulator.com. If you don't know the link or you don't know how to spell Zombulator, you go to the Zombie Records website and there's a Zombulator link. Now, once you go there, first in the home screen you'll be in the calculator. What you want to do is you want to click on the Gobblegum tracker here on the right side, and it will show you these 4 lines. So what you see here, these 4 lines, this is my gumball setup. So we just got Lucky Crit, we just finished a gumball cycle, so I'll show you what it looks like. I'm on a fresh gumball cycle here, so I'll go ahead and refill it in. So let's say last round I use Lucky Crit, what I'll do, I just turn it off. I'll go Lucky Crit, none, and I just check it off that way. I'm gonna go fix this up for when I do resume. So set up your Gobblegum cycle there, and then just mark it off. And really ideally, you want to get the most out of your gumballs. So you want to hoard your alchemical for a round where there's no ammo. You want to use your arsenal accelerator. I try to time my gumballs. I get the most out of it. You don't always get alchemical on the first gumball hit. So you want to have something ready and know what you got coming. Anywhere but here. Go and fix that. So create 4 lines, and what you're gonna do, you'll minimize it, and then just kind of scroll through 1 line at a time. And I'll show you what that looks like next. This one is where's anywhere but here. An A. Here we go. Anywhere but here. All right. So here's my 4 lines. So I'm gonna go ahead and minimize my browser. I make my browser about this shape here. So I don't have it full screened. So let me go ahead and swap back real quick, and I'll show you how I go through multiple gumball cycles on a quick round. So look in the bottom right corner above my top donator. That's my gumball cycle line. So I'm gonna scroll this up. So let's say I'm done with this Gobblegum cycle here. So let's go start. I'll just check off one of it. Let's say I went through that whole line. I went through 5 rounds. I don't want to pause. I don't want to lose time fixing my gumball cycle. I just scroll down. So I'm gonna scroll down to the next line. So that's line number 2. Scroll down again. That's line number 3. That's line number 4. So that way I don't have to pause or rest mode as much to fix it. I can kind of keep the stream going more fluidly. So let me show you the part 2 of it. That's what it looks like to your viewers. And go fix that, and I'll show you how to set it up. I'm gonna go back to my full screen. Sorry about the window inside the window inside of the window. And this is what we call the inception thing. What you do, you're gonna right click, you're gonna add, and you're gonna window capture. So we'll call this line here Gobblegum. Let me wait a second for the screen to catch up that you follow. And if you don't know what Gobblegum cycles are, you must use one of each 5 Gobblegums before one of those 5 will appear again. That's what we call Gobblegum, the Gobblegum cycle. Very straightforward. So we call it Gobblegum cycle. I'm gonna add that Zombulator window. So there you go. So basically now my screen, I'm gonna go minimize that. Basically my screen, see that little top left corner there? I'm gonna start doing some resizing now. So I'm going to click on Gobblegum, I'm going to hit Edit Scene, the red bar appears, and now I can resize it to fit. Let's say I wanted the Gobblegum in the top corner. Now the next thing that we want to do is, here let's make it kind of big. We want to crop just that line, and then we want to, what we call chroma key it out. We want to make it translucent. I'm gonna double click on Gobblegum, that's my window capture. First thing we're going to do, we're going to crop out everything except that 1 line. We're going to click on subregion, select region. What that does, it highlights that little window up there. So let's do. Actually, I need to select. Gobblegum. Select region. Oh wow, it's acting buggy. All right, select region. I don't know why it's stuck in the W split. Let's go to exit 1141. It's not showing. I have to redo it again because I swapped. We're gonna add window capture. Let's name it Gobblegum. We're gonna select the window, which is our Gobblegum window, and it's still not showing it. Try it again. when you swap scenes, it gets buggy. Try it again. Gobble. Zombie leader. There you go. Thank you, Jesus. That was embarrassing. All right. So we're gonna double click on Gobble Gum. We're gonna select region. Select region. Now notice how it puts a white box around my browser. I only want to show that one line, and I'm gonna line it up to capture the Gobble Gum perfectly. So I'm gonna drag those rectangles down. So I've lined it up nearly perfectly. Right, you can have a little extra. Alright, so we're done with that. Next we're going to chroma key it out. So color key, this is how you get rid of the background. You can click use color key, select, and once you hit select, you have a little dropper tool. Click on the color of the background, which is like this dark gray. And see how it auto selects it right there? Now we're done. Now look in the top left corner. My Gobble Gums, they're translucent. As you see, there's a background behind it. Right? So that's how you select that line, and then you chroma key it out. And finally, the application. As you use the Gobble Gum, you just scroll down to the next line. Simple as that. And then let's say you uncheck it. There you go. I start unchecking them. There you go. That is how to show your Gobble Gums on screen. Highly recommend you all do it. Going for high rounds. Kind of gives the game a sense of progress, knowing where you're at on your Gobble Gums and stuff.